All right, I think we're doing the real thing now. Hold on. Na 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 na. All right. Okay, maybe that's okay. Okay, that's probably good. What's our, how do I, performance? Is this where I see it? Okay, okay. Easy, easy, easy money. All right, there will be in the pinned comment, the pinned comment will have the time that the game starts if you're watching this as a VOD. Speaking of which, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Good to see it. Na 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 na. Delete. Na 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 na. What up, Draw Me? How are you doing? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. We are here for Diablo 4. Diablo 4. I think we do have a react or two that we can do. Let me see. Let me see. I think we're set up. Let me get my chat up, front overlay up. Hey, Adam, thank you so much for that super chat. Yo, what up, Rick Stronglong? Check Discord. I will do. Will do. Will do. Let's take a look. Bitch made. Hey, what up? What up, doggy? What up? You need some love? All right. Come on. Come on. What up, babe? What up, babe? What up, baby? What up, sweetie? Feeling all right? Good? All right. She needed some attention. What up, average bro? Yo, thank you for that donation, bro. Let me see what you put in my Discord real quick. Let me try recording, make sure that we don't drop any frames, that we don't drop no utilization is at 75%. Not bad. Okay, we should be good. Ollie is barking his ass off at the TV. Oh, for real. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, you made this. You made this, bro. Is this what you made with your 3D printing? Bro, that's crazy. You printed that? Yeah, that's wild, bro. That looks so good. Holy shit. Wow. I need to get talented. You made that. That was good. What up, WRB? Abel, tell us your real near-death story. I'll tell you the story about how Cheez-Its saved my life. If you ain't never heard that one, I'll tell you that one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Finished the fireball off today. You did a great job, bro. It looks great. It looks great. We're going to get a few reacts out of the way, and then we're going to jump into Diablo 4 and continue our race to 100. See if we can be one of the first 1,000 people to get it, guys. That's the plan. Straight up. That's the plan today. All right. So Abel wanted a real near-death story. All right. Real near-death story. Okay. So when I was in high school, I used to jump on a trampoline all the time. Like, I begged my family to get me a trampoline, and they finally did, and I would be out there all day jumping on this trampoline, doing flips, doing wrestling moves on my buddy. Like, I had this buddy Nick. We went to high school together. We were like best friends. Every day we would go to school. We had a lot of classes together, and then after school he would come to my house, and we would do like backyard wrestling on my trampoline. We'd watch Raw and SmackDown together and talk about wrestling all the time. When I became a professional wrestler and I started training in Greenville, North Carolina, Nick started training with me. My first pro wrestling match that I ever had was against Nick, our first ever match. And that was on, I think, May 5th, 2004. Anyway, one day me and Nick were in my backyard and we were jumping on the trampoline, and we would always try to get creative. Like, we had a ladder, and we would climb the ladder and jump off the ladder onto my trampoline. We would do like all this crazy stuff that we could think of, we would do, right? And so one day we started climbing onto the roof of my house and jumping off the roof of my house onto my trampoline, which, you know, you're not supposed to do that, but we were doing that anyway, right? And so Nick was all muscle. This dude was like 5'6", and I don't know, like almost 180, 190 pounds of just chiseled muscle. Dude barely worked out. He did work out, but he just had those. He was Native American. He's Native American. And I think he was full-blooded Native American too. And he just had those fucking genes, bro. This dude's arms were huge. He was just all muscle. It didn't matter what he ate. It didn't matter how many times a week he worked out. This dude was just jacked naturally. Heavy dude. So we're jumping off the roof of my house onto the trampoline in my backyard. And Nick jumps first. Lands on the trampoline. He did like a belly flop or something. Bounces up. Gets off the trampoline. Now it's my turn. I climb a ladder up to the roof of the house. I get on the, you know, I'm on the roof of the house. I'm at the edge. So I'm standing at the edge and I'm looking down at the trampoline. Now, while we were doing this, I had gone inside and grabbed a box of Cheez-Its, you know, the little crackers. Can I say that? I'm pretty sure I can. I went and got a box of crackers, and I brought that up onto the roof. And we were eating the crackers in between jumping. So Nick had jumped. I go up there. I have a box of Cheez-Its. I'm eating some of the Cheez-Its. He jumps off. I go to jump off, right? So I walk to the edge, and I'm about to jump off and do like a belly flop or whatever, like a dive onto my trampoline, which is, you know, right below me. But I have the box of Cheez-Its in my hand, and I thought about jumping with the box, but I was like, I can't do that. These Cheez-Its will go everywhere. So what I ended up doing was I stopped for a second, and I walked back up the roof of my house to set the box of Cheez-Its like somewhere where it would like not fall over and stuff. And then I walked back towards the edge to jump. And in that space of time, Nick noticed that one of the legs of the trampoline had broken. And the reason why we had not noticed that it was broken And if you don't have a trampoline, the legs that go around the trampoline, they come down to the ground and then they meet. So there's like 4 legs around a trampoline, and they come down and meet like the shape of a U, you know? And so at the top, they're like welded to the ring, like the ring that's the top of the trampoline, that outer rim, that ring, the legs are welded to it. Well, one of them had broke, but when it broke, it swung under the trampoline, the part that you bounce on, and was sticking up under the very center of the trampoline. So I'm about to jump and do a belly flop and get impaled to death is what's about to happen, because we don't see it. Like, the leg broke, swung under the trampoline, so nobody notices it. Nobody notices that the leg is broke because the trampoline didn't like fall over or anything like that. It just swung right under the middle of the trampoline. So there is a steel bar that is sitting right under the middle of the trampoline, like touching whatever that material is that's used for the trampoline. So I was about to jump. Nick had not noticed the leg was broken. I walked back to put the Cheez-Its down, and that's when Nick noticed the leg and that the leg was sitting right under the middle. If I had jumped, I would have been impaled and died right then, that moment. The only reason I survived, the only reason I didn't die, was because of a box of Cheez-Its. Yeah, true story. True story. Cheez-Its saved my life. What's funny, I actually emailed the marketing department for Cheez-Its. Like, I got in touch with, I looked them up on the internet and figured out a way to email them, and I emailed them and I told them that story, and I was like, bro, like, we should 100% do something with this. Like, we should, like, this is a real true story about how your shitty product saved my life. Like, we could do something with this for sure. They never replied. They never fucking replied. But, you know, this was 2004, before any companies cared about marketing on the internet. This is 2004. 2003, maybe. So, yeah. But that's what happened. That's a true story. Thank you, Cheez-Its, for saving my life. Yep. So there's your story, Abel. Machito, what up, Swing? How you doing? Skatrick, how are you doing? Is it Skatrick or is it Skatrick? It's Skatrick, right? It's Skatrick. That's you, bro. That's definitely you. Jesus, indeed. I love Cheez-Its. Don't hate. Hey, no lie. I love Cheez-Its too. I love Cheez-Its. So that's a true story. Thank you, Cheez-Its, for saving my life. Oh, it's okay. All right. Thank you for clearing that up for me, bro. I'm having a beer with you guys today. I actually had a smoke for the first time in a long time. I rolled up a little something and had me a smoke outside. I typically smoke CBD. Helps me with anxiety, but I had not smoked in probably months. And I smoked today for the first time, and I was like, damn, now I remember why I love this shit, because I rolled up a like this hemp leaf, this hemp like wrap with like some CBD Delta 9 whatever, and I rolled it up and I stepped outside and lit it, and I smoked about half of it. And just so you know, it's like 80 degrees outside, it's sunny, and the wind is blowing like a real nice breeze. I smoked half of this, and then I was just sitting there in the sun, and the breeze was blowing against my arms. I'm in shorts, it's blowing against my legs, and I was just like, oh my God, like, the world feels so amazing right now. And then I like kind of snapped out of it, and I was like, yo, now I remember why I used to love smoking so much. Like, I'm so happy right now. So anyway, enough of that hippie shit, but you know, we're going to play Diablo, but yeah, I'm feeling very good today. Feeling very good. Bet it felt like butter. I'm telling you, I'm in a very good mood. Hopefully it doesn't make me play the game worse. That would be a shame. I would hate to die. I think we're at like level 25 on our hardcore character. I don't want to die. Also, day 4 of 0 more deaths. You damn right, Meta. By the way, some of you had been pointing out to me that you were noticing stuttering on my previous streams. And you've heard me talk about this. There's been stuttering when I'm playing Diablo 4, and we couldn't figure out why. I talked to the team at OBS, like the team that like makes OBS, manages it, does like creator support for OBS. I talked to them today, and I figured out that what was happening is that using ultra textures, having the texture setting on Diablo 4 set at ultra, was using up way too much of my VRAM, like my dedicated RAM in my GPU, and that was what was causing that to happen. So I thought we were going to have to drop the stream down to 1080p, but we don't have to. It looks like we can keep streaming at 1440p. I just can't use ultra textures because it uses up way too much of my dedicated GPU VRAM or whatever. So I learned that today. I've spent the last like 2 hours maybe troubleshooting that and working with OBS, and I think we're going to have a much smoother stream today, guys. Yup. Yup. See, Daddy's always working. Even when I'm not live, I'm working. Let me see here. What else? What else? Oh, there was a new patch. What's up, Ghost Wolf? Ghost Wolf, I figured that out. I hope you heard what I just said. I figured out that issue. We do have something to react to. There was a patch for Diablo. So, there was a patch for Diablo 4 that has been put out, a balance patch. So we need to take a look at this for our Druid build for hardcore, guys. Adam Fletcher put this out. Diablo 4 players, a heads up, we will be releasing a client patch with some balance changes in the next few hours. Now, he posted this at like midnight, so this should already be updated in my system. It has some implications on survivability, so it is good for those running hardcore to be aware. Well, that's us, fam. That's us. Let's take a look at this. Let's see if it's good or bad. Okay. All right. We want to give everyone a heads up the next few hours. We'll be posting the patch notes as soon as the balance patch is available. Okay. Client patch, that's June 2nd. Have they not posted it yet? I mean, I assume it would be pinned. It's not. So it looks like maybe it's not. Hold on. Let me see if there's an update on this. Let me see if there's an update. Here we go. I think this is it. I think this is it, guys. Diablo 4 patch notes. Yeah, this is at 250. Okay, this is it. The mega nerf. No way they nerfed Druid. Why would you nerf the worst class? No, I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Also, if you do not have a membership and you're in my chat, please make sure you read the pinned comment. Because all of you should have memberships by now. If you don't, then there's a high probability that memberships are not enabled for you. All right. Here we go. Y'all got to stop messing with me. All right. I can't have Druid getting nerfed. It's hard enough. All right. The Diablo 4 team has been blah, 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 blah. Feedback. All right. Made some balance adjustments to classes and want to provide our reasoning behind them. Overall, we're quite happy with the performance of our classes, but we know there's always room for improvement. Our goal behind these changes is to create a better balanced and enjoyable experience across the board. Our updates fall into 3 categories. 1, while we want players to both feel and be truly powerful, some class builds and synergies are outside of our bounds for what is reasonable for the health of the game, so we are reducing their effectiveness. If they nerfed the Whirlwind Barbarian, Asmongold is going to have a fucking fit. Barbarian right here. If they fucking... I'm going to look at that just out of curiosity. As an example, we generally want to avoid creating situations where players can survive unreasonably high amounts of damage for long periods of time because it too greatly warps our vision of how the combat should be in Diablo 4. Fair. Some skills and builds are not as effective as we would like, so we're pushing out some buffs. Good. Paragon glyphs. I haven't even gotten there, so let's not worry about it. All right, here we go. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Skatrick/Scatrick. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the Chat Daddy Club. Did somebody gift you that, or did you just pick it up yourself? I think you did, man. Thank you. Welcome. Enjoy that James Sunderland badge you got, man. You know what? We need to add some Diablo. We need to add some Diablo emotes for members, don't we, guys? We need to add some Diablo. We need to get like a sexy fucking Lilith emote for you guys, or emoji. And then we need to get like a Druid emoji, and then like a Diablo emoji, don't we? And we need at least those three, don't we? Yeah. Let's work on that today. They buffed Necro, about time. Hopefully they buffed the skeletons in particular. Kaiba, you ended up doing the race after all. That's right. We are doing the race 100%, dude. We're doing the race. We are racing to be one of the first 1,000 players to get to level 100. Right now we're at like 25, and we're doing it with the worst class in the game. Suck my dick. We're gonna fucking go big dick and get that shit. We're gonna get our name on Lilith's statue at Blizzard HQ, bro. We're gonna do that shit. Also, what else? Oh, I have somebody doing thumbnails for me. You might notice that thumbnails on the channel are better now. I want to give a big shout out to the guy that is doing thumbnails for me. If you do YouTube or know somebody that does YouTube and you want to, you know, give them a shout out, or like you want to hook them up with this guy, let me pull up the page for you guys. This is the guy that does my thumbnails. This is his Fiverr. I am the first person that's ever used his service, and the first person that's ever reviewed him on Fiverr. So I got in early. These are his services. This is his page. It's in the chat for you, okay? Yeah, that dude's great, man. Dude is great. This is what he's, let me see. He's done way better. Like, I had other streamers that were messaging me, and they're like, dude, you're such a good streamer, but your thumbnails are shit. Like, can you please get better thumbnails? And I was like, you right. Like, it hurts, but you right. You are right. So this is the thumbnail he did. So now we have like a legit thumbnail for this. And then he also did the Diablo thumbnail for me. This one is going to be on a video that we're dropping probably after this stream. My first death to the butcher. So shout out to that dude. He's also on Twitter. He does a good, I thought he did a really good job. You know. All right, let's take a look at these patch notes, guys. All right, so Barbarian skill changes, challenging shout. Damage reduction gained from skill ranks reduced from 4 to 2% on challenging shout. Okay. Legendary aspects. Bold chieftain's aspect. Cooldown reduction per nearby enemy is reduced. Okay, so Barb's getting nerfed. Maximum cooldown reduction from 12 to 6. Okay. Aspect of the dire whirlwind. I fucking knew it. Increased critical strike chance per second reduced from 5 to 10 to 3 to 8. Maximum critical strike chance reduced 20 to 40 to 9 to 24. Oof. Gore's devastating grips. Explosion damage gained reduced. Damage against wreckable objects no longer increases explosion damage. Explosion damage is only increased by the first 100 hits of whirlwind. All right. Druid. All right, boys. Here we go. Druid. Here we go. Lots of stuff for Druid. Here we go, boys. We need buffs. Boys. Druid. Pulverize. Lucky hit chance reduced from 33 to 25%. Oh! Not pulverize. Come on, man. That was... All right. Maybe that's the only nerf. Lightning Storm. Damage increased from 32 to 40%. Okay. Grizzly Rage. Maximum extended duration from kills reduced from 10 to 5 seconds. All right. Class Specialization. Obsidian Slam. Kills required for bonus increased from 10 to 20. Calm Before the Storm. Lucky hit chance reduced from 15 to 10. What are you doing? Passive changes. Electric Shock. Damage bonus increased. Okay. Electric Shock damage bonus increased from 5, 10, 15 to 6, 12, 18. Legendary Aspect. Shockwave Aspect. Damage reduced from 9 to 130 to 6, 100. You dropped it by 30%. Crash Stone. Critical strike damage reduced from 40 to 50 to 30 to 40. Lightning Dancer's aspect. Flat damage increased 0.5 to 0.6 to 0.6 to 0.8. 0.7 to 0.8. How? 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 No, not my druid. No, not my druid. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh. I don't care about the other classes. Damn. We got one buff and everything else. And what was the buff? Oh, Lightning Storm. I don't even use Lightning Storm. Fuck me, man. Okay. Our hardcore run with Druid just got a little bit more difficult, chat. All right. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. All right, I'm fine. Hey, I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine, you're fine, everybody's fine. What up, Donnie? Big Don Juan. By the way, while I'm running hardcore, I'm gonna be running hardcore, and you know, if anybody from the community is running hardcore and wants to join me, if you're around my level, like I might see if I can get somebody in. I just don't know, because I can't stop what I'm doing for other people, but I think on this run it would definitely help me to have help at some point. Okay. All right. Well then. Let me see if we have anything else that we need to react to. Giga Chad, good to see you, baby. In preparation for the Druid nerf, you might want to add a "you died" emote. Ooh, that would be rough. Maybe we should though. I want Diablo 4, but my only day off is tomorrow, and I work close, so my sleep's, yeah, that's kind of rough. Let me see what else. Oh yeah. I wanted to react to this. I want to introduce y'all to the weirdest, probably most disgusting person on Twitter. This woman is blowing up on Twitter because she filmed herself having sex with her dog. Her name is Denise Frazier. She's 19. She recorded herself having sex with her dog. She spread it around on Snapchat. It got leaked. She got arrested. She got out of jail. And now she is back on Twitter posting and sharing her OnlyFans and posting and sharing more videos with her and dogs. And I don't know how this is happening. I don't understand how this is allowed. I don't know how this girl can do this, get arrested, have to be in court, get out, and then immediately get her socials. And now she's blowing up. But this is, I don't understand why you would record yourself having sex with a dog and then share it. And I don't understand how that can blow people up now. I wonder if she's like, has she been deleted yet? No. She's still here. She may have already been deleted. She may have already been shut down, because I don't actually. No, she's still here. She's still here, and she's up to 6,500 followers. Like, what's wrong with people, bro? What's wrong with people? How is she she's over 6,000 followers now with her Instagram up here. Okay, there's just nothing up there. Let me see if I can scroll through any of this without... She's got a Telegram. And look at this, man. She's posting videos. She's posting videos with her and dogs again. Some of you don't even talk about aftercare with your dogs. You just do it and use them. Last night was crazy. It would be one thing if this was like some kind of elaborate troll, but it's not. Like, she's really doing this shit apparently. I just don't understand it. I don't understand how this is a thing. And she's just trolling everybody. Look at this. Good morning. I went to church. Not trying to say I'm better than y'all, but I'm saved. If it was just a troll, it would be different. I don't know if it would be necessarily hilarious, but... And she's dropping content in a Telegram group. Like, bro, I don't understand. Bitch, you fuck dogs and you're worried about Twitter rumors. What's your point? Like, I don't understand how this shit is allowed, bro. Like, and she's getting clout off of fucking dogs. At some point, when do we draw the line? You know, like, goddamn. Anyway, I don't really have a lot to say about that other than, I mean, should that be allowed? Like, say she doesn't post anything with her and dogs. Do you think that she should still be allowed on the platform considering what she's like low-key trying to promote? Like, I just feel like it would just be best to get her off the platform because she's clearly doing things that are illegal. Like, she's not just talking it. She's been arrested. So it's real. The videos are out there. You can find the videos. They're still on Twitter. So it's just like, why is she still allowed a platform? Why does she still have Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and able to promote her fucking dogs and selling content? I don't understand. Is that something that should be allowed? I don't know. That's crazy to me. So I just had to let y'all know that's probably the weirdest person on Twitter right now, next to the guy that came in his fucking pants. Which, by the way, shout out to my boy Charlie, Moist Critical. He released a video on that. We'll probably watch that. But yeah, I know that she, for whatever reason, is becoming a hot topic. I can't believe... I can understand people talking about her, but the fact that she's being allowed to grow a following based off of her selling videos of her fucking dogs, and we know it's happening, it's not just a troll, we know that it's happening, and the videos are on Twitter. I don't understand how that's allowed on the platform. I've seen people get censored and deplatformed for less, so I don't understand. I just don't understand, fam. That's all I'm trying to say is I'm just confused. I don't understand. Maybe there's something I'm missing. If I end up posting this on YouTube, maybe someone in the comments can clear it up for me because I'm confused. Let me just name these files real quick. Diablo patch. What was the first clip we made? Oh, me dying. The Cheez-It story. I'm so glad. So glad I made that. This is, I want to name this file Dog Fucker, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to call it Dog Girl. Guy that came in his pants is the quickest meme legend ever. I know, I got to talk about him. I got to talk about him. Luckily, like, okay. So I wanted to react to this yesterday, but the chat wanted to see Diablo 4 so quick. We're going to get into Diablo 4, but I noticed that Charlie, I'm glad I didn't react to this too quick because Charlie made a video on it and I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I saw the thumbnail and I was like, I should have known Charlie was going to be on top of this. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull up his video real quick. Here it is. So this video, I figured we could just watch this. Now, it's only 10 minutes long, so this shouldn't take too long for us to react to. I think this will work. So let's watch this together and I'll talk about it. Obviously, just so you know, the tweet going around was about this guy. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up just so I can set up this video correctly. Twitch mod came. I can't believe that's in my search history now. So this was the tweet. This was the original tweet I saw that I wanted to react to. But, you know, we didn't get a chance to. A Twitch mod who has worked for female content creators said he came in his pants after hugging an attractive streamer. And it's basically him saying that he came in his pants after he hugged a streamer. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I've hugged some attractive women. I've never even come close to coming from a hug. And this guy says it like, look at his face right there, chat. Look at that face. That's pride. EA doesn't know anything about pride and accomplishment. A sense of pride, that's pride and accomplishment right there. It's so wild to me. So Charlie made a video on it. We're going to watch that real quick.
You with one little word. I'm about to scare you with one little word. Moderators. When I say Twitch mod or Reddit mod, Discord mod, you immediately get a picture of someone in your head, and it's not a very flattering image.
Not at all.
You're probably picturing someone that looks like Urgot out of League of Legends. You know, someone with pizza grease dripping down their poop-stained trousers in a dark room.
I actually imagine the guy that we just saw in that tweet.
Some sex-obsessed loser who's always just scheming and talking about getting laid. It's become a very negative title. It's mainly just become an insult. You know, you call someone a Twitch mod during an argument like, "Hey, Buster, stupid face, you look like a Twitch mod." It's like, "Oh, why I never? What did you say to me? Twitch mod? Put him up then, tough guy." You know, it's just, it's a title that's got a very bad reputation over the last few years. And right now there's a viral clip going around where it's claiming a Twitch mod said these really weird things during a stream moment.
But I met a girl who's a streamer. I went up to her, I hugged her, and I came in my pants. Wow. Hug you.
Look at the fucking pride. Like, there's no shame. Do you understand? Like, you couldn't get that out of me if you tortured me. Like, if you beat the shit out of me, I would never say that. Not with that face. That's crazy.
Man's looking like he's about to come in his pants again just talking about it, reminiscing on the glory days of that hug. So, the title that's going around with this video is that this is a Twitch mod for a famous female streamer. And that's not exactly the truth of this situation. That's a bogus, phony baloney story here.
So he's not a mod. Okay, I thought he was. I thought he was a mod for like a pretty well-known female streamer.
A horseradish just used to generate extra clicks and attention on the video. I actually immediately recognized the guy in the video here because I'm like a fucking librarian when it comes to internet degeneracy. I'm like Jarvis in Tony Stark's Iron Man suit, just this damn near omniscient AI, but all I can fixate on is dog shit internet weird stuff. So I recognized him, and he is like a real world anime character full of mystery.
This guy was well known? I've never heard of this guy before. I only really started paying attention to streaming in the last like 2 years though, to be fair.
Mystery and mystique. There is actually an entire pseudo documentary about him, which I'll talk about a little bit more, but let me show you the rest of the clip before doing a full dive.
I think you need to get laid a little more often, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was she hot though? Was she like super duper duper hot?
Yeah.
Like,
it doesn't matter if she was super duper duper hot. Like, I think that's just the guys throwing him a bone. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's just the guys throwing him a bone. Because, like, you know, he said that, and then their first reaction was, you need to get laid. And then I think they were like, you know, I don't want to be too hard on the kid. He's obviously kind of pathetic. So we'll say that if she was really hot, then it's okay. But, dude.
I mean, it's forgivable if she was super duper duper hot.
No, it's not.
Now, if she was only super duper hot, this would be unforgivable, but she was super duper duper hot, and I mean, I think we can all understand a little premature ejaculation
I guess that makes it
from
okay.
hug contact there, obviously. I mean, that's the threshold. That's the rules.
Two dupers.
So that's the clip that's really popped off, because it's a goofily, awful, embarrassing moment captured, and he is very proud about the ejaculatory experience here from a simple hug. Like, actual busted nut from a hug. I mean, that's something that you...
Let me ask you, like, how attractive does a girl have to be in order for a hug to do that to you? Like, if you were the girl, like, try to imagine you're the girl in this situation. Would you be flattered that you're so attractive, you're so hot and attractive to somebody that a mere hug can make them orgasm? Or is it just gross and disgusting? Is it like flattering in a weird way? Or is it just gross and disgusting?
You couldn't torture that information out of me. Like, you couldn't waterboard me enough to have me admit to ejaculating from a fucking hug. And yet here's this man at a bar just telling it like it's an old war story or something. And he's got like an audience around him that's like, oh, interesting there, brother. What the fuck? Yeah, it's a very weird clip. And people keep pointing and laughing at him, obviously, but they also keep calling him a Twitch mod. And that's just not accurate. Now, full transparency here, there is a possibility that he was at some point someone's Twitch mod, but it's not who they were claiming, and he's not known for being a mod of any popular streamers or any female streamers for that matter. But there is a chance that he does or has modded for someone or some people in the past. That information I don't fully have knowledge on, but I do know a lot more about this guy than most people seem to, which is surprising because he's actually very well known in the Twitch community. There is a whole documentary about him.
I've never heard anything.
Was a 27-year-old virgin at the time of filming this video here, and it's
27 when this was filmed 1 year ago. Taking a virgin Twitch simp to a strip club.
A very open and honest look into his whole life. He became known for his extremely aggressively sexual comments in people's stream chats, female streamers' stream chats, as well as his
aggressively sexual
tweets, where they're all just sexually charged. A lot of them are about pegging and just how often he's nutting, making his cum face, his orgasm face. Like, it's all very sexually charged stuff. So he got a reputation for being like...
That sounds worse than his hug story, honestly.
Creepy for that. And what's very interesting is that he actually opens this interview with the channel Built Differently with the exact same speech, the exact same proud monologue that he just gave in this viral clip that came out 2 days ago.
Well, there was one time when I met ST Peach. She gave me a hug. I met her the first time, and
it was ST Peach? Oh, I didn't know which female streamer it was. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Here's ST Peach. That's what did it to him. I mean, she's attractive. She's attractive. But damn, bro, like, get it together.
I ended up jizzing my pants. I ended up leaving the convention, going back to my hotel room, changing my underwear and my pants, and then going back to the convention.
The sad violin, like you're watching your buddy die on the battlefield of a war. Like, that sad violin is in direct contrast to the pride on his face and like the confidence in his voice as he tells this story.
She gave me a hug. I met her the first time, and
Listen,
I ended up jizzing my pants. I ended up leaving the convention, going back to my hotel room, changing my underwear
he's not sad. He's proud as hell telling this story.
and my pants, and then going back to the convention.
It's got sad music playing like Mr. Krabs on the world's smallest violin, but he seems very proud of this. He's now told this story twice. This feels like it must have been the most exciting moment.
Nah, bro, ain't no chance he's told that story less than 100 times. I bet he tells that story at Thanksgiving dinner to his fucking family. There's no chance. First date with a girl, if he ever has them, he tells that story. I'm willing to put fucking money on it.
Of his entire being. Like the entire 27 years he's spent on this planet all led up to that moment of filled trousers from the hug. So like he's just very upfront with everything about himself, and he is a virgin, or was a virgin when this was filmed, which I imagine most of you are saying like, yeah, that sounds about right. That's par for the course being a moderator. But his story, like his X-Men origin story, is probably a little different than what you're expecting. He is a virgin by choice. He had a girlfriend. He says it.
He's not even an incel. It's by choice.
Been about 10 years. And the reason they broke up is because he didn't want to fuck her without a condom, and she was insistent on him clapping her cheeks raw. I mean, of course, you have to take all this with a grain of salt. There's a possibility he's just making up erotica fanfic here. It could not be real. But he is telling this story about his previous girlfriend, and now it's been 10 years, and he doesn't masturbate, and he doesn't watch porn. All he does now is have wet dreams and make sexually charged tweets and shit all the time. He also then told a story about how he went up to some girl's hotel room during...
I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, like, there's more of this video to watch. Right now, I don't believe him. I don't believe that this gentleman is a virgin completely by choice. I have a hard time believing that the condom story with his ex. But we'll watch more of the video before I say any more about it.
During a convention, and he went up to some girl's hotel room during a convention, and she got naked, and then he said, "Nope, I'm out of here, not doing that." He is saving himself for the right girl. So he is a virgin by choice until he meets a fucking angel, which is
okay. One, there's nothing wrong with him doing that if that's true. Two, I find it hard to believe. Well, you know what? Here's what I will say. There are some women that are into that. There are some women that are into that. There are some women that have a kink or a fetish for inexperienced guys, virgins. They find out that you're like 25, 30 years old and you've never had sex before. Nobody's broke you in, and they want to be the girl. They want to be the one. That is a thing. To be fair, that is a real thing.
Totally fine. You know, he shouldn't feel pressured into having sex if he doesn't want to. Mm-hmm. But then on the flip side of that coin, why is he always talking about sex? Like,
that's what I'm saying. His behavior does not match what he's saying about like his intentions.
That is his whole brand, is always talking about sex. He has built a reputation on Twitter for like replying to female streamers' tweets with like pictures of himself and then making conversational sexual topics out of it. It's very weird. So if he is choosing not to have sex, why does he just always talk about it? And then in the same interview, the interview is fascinating, by the way. In that same interview, he says that there's really no streamer that he'd even want to date. Yeah.
Lies, lies, why you always lying? That is a fucking lie. There's no shot that's true.
He is always like horny posting in their chats and on Twitter.
Exactly.
It's so interesting.
I think one other time, this was like the third TwitchCon, but this was like at a party when I was drunk. Yeah. There was a bunch of girls dancing up on me, and then I just like, yeah.
That's badass.
Dallas.
He's also just constantly dumping yogurt into his pants anytime there's physical contact with a woman, it seems. He tells a couple instances here where he once again blows his load in his pants. He's like, this is...
I mean, maybe the part about him watching porn and jerking off is, Fruity, don't judge me. Don't judge me, baby. Maybe, this is the guy that just his pants. Yeah, Pop Jake, like, maybe he doesn't watch porn and jerk off. Like, maybe that explains how he comes so easy. But I don't believe that a guy that acts this way doesn't want to have sex or is turning sex down.
This is the beginning of the beginning of the interview here. So he was just like proud of it. It seems.
Proud, yeah.
Like 3 times out of the week, I usually wake up and it's like a puddle.
Never. I would let you throw me off the Empire State Building before I went on camera and said shit like that.
If I did, I would feel out of place. You know what I mean? It's not.
Oh, dude, I just forgot that you come on this bed. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be sitting on. Yeah, I just.
Now, since he doesn't masturbate allegedly, it sounds like his body is rebelling against him. So he says about 3 times a week he wakes up in puddles of cum.
The thing is that, like, I want to call him a liar. Fruzy says he probably doesn't watch, to be honest. I mean, maybe you're right. Like, maybe he doesn't because, like, okay, for some reason in his mind, saying that he jizzes in his pants so easy and he wakes up in puddles of cum. Oh, hey, you learn, you win. Welcome to my stream. I hate this might be your first impression. The way he's talking about it, it's kind of hard to believe he's making it up. He seems so proud of it. But I just don't believe that somebody that's sexually charged is actively rejecting girls that are trying to have sex with him.
Which is...
maybe I'm wrong. Bro got the cum riz. I guess he got that ejaculate riz. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to edit this video later.
So he says about 3 times masturbate
Sitting on. Yeah, I just.
Now, since he doesn't masturbate allegedly, it sounds like his body is rebelling against him. So he says about 3 times a week he wakes up in puddles of cum. Which is... That's a terrible way of starting your day. Waking up in a puddle of cum, just splish splashing in cum every time you wake up. That sounds fucking terrible. And what I want to talk about briefly here is the way his room is decorated. You can see all of the Twitch merchandise, Twitch everything, and then a Twitch streamer's photo on the shelf.
Was that ST Peach that was in the photo?
I'm on.
I can't tell which streamer that is. It looks like it could be Peach. I'm not sure.
I'm sorry.
Super weird.
Is the way his room is decorated. Streamer's photo on the shelf behind his bed. So he very clearly lives and breathes the Twitch ecosystem. And I legitimately do find that very sad.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone should make a hobby their whole personality, no matter what it is. Whether you're a big fan of Twitch streamers or anything like that, it should never become your whole personality where everything you do kind of revolves around it. And that's the impression I kind of get from him, where he spends so much time in all of these streamers' chats, and a lot of what he says is sexually charged. And it translates into the real world where he has all of this Twitch.
Where does he get money from? Was he just born into money? Or, I mean, does he just have the stream constantly playing while he's at work bagging groceries? I don't understand.
Stuff everywhere, including like a picture of a streamer that he really, really likes. It almost makes it seem like something out of Hey Arnold with Helga and like the, you know, the monument she builds for Arnold.
Yeah, like he's got an altar.
It's just, it's an obsession. And that's not good.
Fear because I ejaculate so much in my sleep that the first girl I ever have sex with, I'm gonna end up getting her pregnant. I also know that because like I got tested for my sperm and it's like I got like those double-headed. My sperm count is up there.
What prompted him to get his sperm count tested? What the fuck?
Potent god seed, I suppose.
My sperm count is up there.
The potent god seed, I suppose. Talking about like double-headed sperm. Man's got fucking chimera sperm, I guess. Wild stuff. Like I said, it's a very fascinating interview. They eventually take him to a strip club. It's all very wacky. But yeah, I guess the only thing I really wanted to focus on is that the story is wrong around that clip. He's not a Twitch mod. He's something much more than that. He's been well known in the community for a long time now. And still, of course, a very weird clip. In fact, a series of very weird clips from him. and very weird tweets and Twitch chat messages over the years. But yeah, I just want to talk about this a little bit, and that's about it. So yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Charlie, for bringing a shining, transparent light to this situation so that we can all understand it better. Here's the link to Charlie's video. I don't need to tell you to go subscribe to him. He's got 13 million subscribers. Chances are you're all subscribed in the chat by now. That's crazy. That's crazy. I wonder what it's going to be like for him when he does get a girlfriend. Like, do you think he's going to be like abusive? Do you think he's going to be like one of those guys that when he finally does get a girlfriend, like he goes from this like dorky fucking loser to just some psycho boyfriend that's like controlling and abusive to his girlfriend? Like, what do you think this guy's going to be like after he finally fucks? After he finally gets his dick wet, do you think all of a sudden he's going to like calm down and like, you know what I'm saying, start dressing like an adult and like do something with his style and his hair and like start acting like a 30-year-old instead of a 15-year-old? Or because I find it hard to believe that homeboy is just gonna like, I feel like he's the, I don't know, I gotta be careful what I say here. I feel like he has said, like, let's just take it at face value, everything that he said about like being a voluntary virgin because he's waiting for like the perfect woman, this and that. So I feel like whoever this woman is, he's probably put her up on like a pedestal, and he's got like this super high bar. And I feel like no woman is gonna be like able, because think about it, he's sitting there saying that none of these Twitch streamers, none of these beautiful female Twitch streamers are good enough for him. None of them. They're not good enough for him. He doesn't want any of them. So like, what girl is gonna be good enough for this guy? How's he gonna treat her? I think it's gonna be weird, right? I don't know, but bro is pretty weird with all that stuff. Yeah, for sure. Like, obviously, like, his social growth has been stunted to like an insane degree, right? But as long as he's not doing any harm to anyone, to each their own. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Although I would love to see this man just go ahead and get the experiences that he needs to grow, you know, to mature. Because he's definitely, his social growth for sure has been stunted. Like, that's crazy. I can see why he's not actually a Twitch mod for anybody. I can absolutely see that. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that guy, you know, he definitely needs to get a girlfriend and get laid and move forward. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like this dude is just, he just stopped evolving at like 14 years old. That can't be good for you. Either way, I wish him the best. And I've definitely seen some people like him. Also, this is just a random thing. Have you noticed all these corporations, like on June 1st, they all switched to pride colors, and then they very quickly were like, and then they stopped and then switched back to regular? This has just been a thing I've noticed in the past couple of days on Twitter, that like all these companies switched to like their pride logo on June 1st. And then like 2 days later, they were like, you know what? This isn't really necessary. And they switch back. It's super weird, right? I feel like that's the confirmation that you need, that they don't really mean it, that they're just virtue signaling. Because if you really wanted to show support, why would you change after like 2 days, right? You're either in or you're out, you know? You hate to see it. That's hopefully it wakes some, it's all bullshit. Yeah, hopefully it wakes some people up to realizing that all these pride logos and shit, man, these companies just want your money. They just want they're competing for your business. They don't give a fuck about morals and moral grandstanding, except for Opera GX. Opera GX, these motherfuckers. Opera GX meant it. Like, they went all the fucking way in. Like, Here's a real Pride Month logo. Opera GX went all the way in. I'm not gonna lie to you. Respect, respect, because at least there's no questioning. Like, are they just virtue signaling and they don't? Nah. Opera GX went all the way. I don't question them at all. They said, here's the real logo, bitches. And then like the Navy, fucking Xbox, everybody was just like, we're out. It's like Opera GX called everybody's bluff. Like, oh, do you really support it? And all these other corporations were like, nah, dog, I think I'm okay with our regular logo. That's good enough. Our regular logo is for everybody, so that's probably for the best. Bro, I laughed so hard when Opera GX did that. It was like when Opera GX did that, all these other companies were like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm not doing this. Yo, that was great. Shout out to Opera GX. I've thought about trying their browser. Has anybody in chat tried their browser? I've thought about switching because I have Microsoft Edge and it's been freezing for me. Microsoft Edge has been freezing quite a bit for me. And I've thought about dropping it for that reason and trying something else. And I heard Opera GX might be better, but I've also heard that it's like full of spyware because it's, you know, it's a Chinese app, and I've heard that it's, you know, it's pretty, you know, I've heard it's actually not even better for your GPU, CPU. So I don't know. I've heard people that have actually tested it said that it was just a marketing thing and it's not really that good. Fruzy, I've been using it lately and it's really good. I've literally been using it because of their Twitter, not disappointed. Hey, that's good. Have you run any tests on your like CPU and GPU usage to see if you actually saw a difference? And what did you move from? What browser did you move from when you went to Opera? Rune, I use Brave. Brave is another one I've heard good things about. I've heard some really good things about Brave. Guys, thank you so much. I tried to do some reactions. I tried to do some reactions yesterday, and people wanted to see Diablo so bad, I literally canceled reactions and just started playing Diablo. Because people were like, fuck this. We want the game, daddy. And normally I don't let chat boss me around, but it was like, it was pretty overwhelming. I was like, all right, guys. We'll play the game today. But I had to do some reactions today so I can have some videos to post through the week. So thank you guys. Brave is great. Brave is great. We're going to have to do like a your CPU's a monster. What is your CPU? What's my CPU actually? Mine is a 12th gen Intel Core i9. I don't know what any of that means, but that's what mine is. Well, I mainly used Edge, still use it too. Well, I guess maybe they're all good. Fuck if I know. Edge has just been freezing for me, and I've already cleared the cache. I've cleared everything. The latest i9. Okay. All right, yeah, Fruzy got that good. No. Actually, yes, just the latest CPU. Good. All right, let me see. Do we need to do any more? There's one, I've got two more reacts about a girl getting married to an AI guy. She married an AI man. She fell in love with a chatbot and legally got married to it, apparently. And then I have a story about Final Fantasy 16. Apparently Square Enix is panicking because the pre-orders for Final Fantasy 16 are not that high. So we can talk about Final Fantasy 16. We can talk about this woman getting married to a chatbot, or we can go straight to Diablo 4. Let me know in the chat what you think. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. What y'all picking in here? I'm seeing Final Fantasy 16. Y'all want to react to Final Fantasy 16, huh? All right. Okay, everybody's saying Final Fantasy 16 except for Ghost Wolf, but don't worry. We'll do Final Fantasy 16, and then we'll do Diablo after that. All right? Give me 1 second. I'm going to get me something to drink. I'll be right back. All right. So we said we were going to take a look at Final Fantasy 16. Super easy. How are we on GPU? Oh yeah, we're looking good. Okay. So, someone in chat brought this to my attention. All right, I think someone in chat brought this to my attention yesterday. Hold on, let me stop the music. Sorry. I think someone brought this to my attention yesterday in chat. Square Enix allegedly slightly panicking about the Final Fantasy 16 PS5 pre-orders. I haven't looked at this article yet, but I don't think it's personally that serious. I'll read it and then I'll decide for sure. I don't think there's going to be any issues with Final Fantasy 16 selling. I'm not surprised that pre-orders are down a little bit. I mean, we're about to go through Summer Game Fest week. There's going to be a lot of attention on that. Diablo 4 just went live. The official launch of Diablo 4 is in just a few days. So I think it'll pick up closer to the release maybe, but even if it doesn't, I don't think Final Fantasy 16 will have any problem selling. But we'll take a look at this article and we'll see what it says. I don't think it's that serious, personally. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right, so Square Enix allegedly slightly panicking about the Final Fantasy 16 PS5 pre-orders. Apparently, it's tracking behind Final Fantasy 15. Okay, let's just see what the article says. We've played quite a lot of Final Fantasy 16 now at various preview events, and as we've described it in past write-ups, we believe it's going to end up a bona fide Game of the Year contender. I believe that as well. However, there are the slightest rumbles beginning to emerge that Square Enix is worried about the release's pre-order numbers, despite an aggressive marketing campaign which has seen producer Naoki Yoshida jetted around the world and a lot of gameplay footage shared with fans. Writing as part of a Patreon post, journalist Imran Khan teased a little insight into what he's been hearing behind the scenes. I had heard recently that Square Enix is panicking slightly over Final Fantasy 16 pre-order numbers, which are tracking behind Final Fantasy 16, even accounting for the lesser number of launching platforms, he wrote, before stressing that pre-orders are only an indication of guaranteed day one sales and the actual number could blow everyone away. This comes after the publisher bizarrely decided to provide some unexpected updates on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth this week. I wonder if they want to remind people that next chapter of Final Fantasy VII's remake trilogy exists and give it more marketing time than they had planned, Khan continued. The initial sales of Remake were quite good, but it slowed down faster than Square Enix seemed to expect, so I imagine they really want Rebirth to sell as well as possible. This follows an interview Yoshida gave to Japanese online talk show Weekly Ochiya, I'm not sure how to say that, sorry, where he joked that he wouldn't want to look at the first week sales for Final Fantasy 16. He was speaking specifically about the Japanese market and added that he's laid out a plan for sales that would last 18 months. He continued, as translated by Reddit, I made a simple approach to try getting the shop to convince gamers to get Final Fantasy 16 together with their PS5 purchase. We feel like reviews are going to have a huge impact on Final Fantasy 16 sales. I agree, because it's launching in the shadow of some huge titles like Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and Diablo 4. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's just really, really big competition very close to the release of this game, and I feel like that might affect pre-orders, but I don't think it will affect the overall success or sales of Final Fantasy 16. There's no question that Square Enix is banking on growth for the series outside of Japan, and Sony's marketing muscle should help the release find new fans in Western territories, but it'll be interesting to see if it can meet the publisher's expectations, especially on a single platform. Interesting. Check Discord DMs. There might be something you'll be interested in reacting to. All right, let me see if that's... Is it related to Final Fantasy or... Oh, that's for Street Fighter 6? Okay. Yeah, I'll react to that. I don't know if I'll do that today, but I'll react to that either after some Diablo or tomorrow. We'll take a look at some comments first before I start getting into like all of my thoughts. Let's see. Shouldn't really come as a surprise to anyone that's been following the Final Fantasy franchise since the very beginning. It'll have strong sales at the start, but it won't be shattering any records, and it won't come anywhere close to how massive Final Fantasy VII was when that game launched. 7 is still Square's best-selling Final Fantasy game to date, with around 14 million copies sold. That number is spread across every platform the game is released on up to this point. That's a number Final Fantasy XVI will never reach with the decision to lock it to the PS5 platform. The PC port will help pad sales numbers when that version of the game releases. Yeah, I do think it's weird that Square is comfortable putting Final Fantasy XVI on a single platform at launch. It does seem like you would, at the very least, want that on PC as well at launch, because I do know some people are probably going to try to hold out for that, and it makes sense. Stacked Month and Final Fantasy are kind of different from the Stacked Month, and this Final Fantasy is kind of different from the previous one. This game really needs to get good early review word of mouth, which has been getting really good word of mouth. But hey, that's the spirit of those words, Final Fantasy. So, like, okay, obviously it's launching on one platform, right? It's coming out on PlayStation 5 specifically. So that's going to affect the numbers that it can do because you're launching it on one platform. Final Fantasy 15 may have had better pre-orders, but we all know that Final Fantasy 15 wasn't really well regarded. Like, it wasn't considered one of the best Final Fantasy games. I actually have seen quite a bit of critique and criticism leveled at Final Fantasy 15, especially with it being unfinished and the DLCs that released for it kind of having to flesh it out, and it needed a lot of work, etc., etc. Now, I say that as somebody that's only played about 10 hours of Final Fantasy 15, and I really liked it personally. So Final Fantasy 15 didn't like turn me off to the franchise or anything like that. But I think what's more important is that you're looking at the launch of Diablo IV, which we've been waiting a decade for. We've been waiting a decade for this sequel, and Tears of the Kingdom just dropped recently as well. So I think those got a lot of people's pre-orders, first of all. Final Fantasy 16, I think after we get through Summer Game Fest, and then remember, on June 11th, Final Fantasy 16 has its own showcase on June 11th. And I think that there's a chance that we get a demo announced on June 11th, especially if Square is worried about pre-orders for the game, and Square's like thinking about numbers and stressing about the numbers and how it'll sell. Well, then I think a demo would definitely help. I think a demo would help this so much, especially because those reviewers and outlets and media outlets and game journalists that have got their hands on Final Fantasy 16 so far, they've all had positive things to say. They've all said that the game looks fantastic, plays fantastic. They're really excited for it. I mean, Yoshida has already said that he doesn't think the game is going to need a day one patch because they've got it running that smooth. That's crazy, right? Imagine that this game might launch without a day one patch because they're that confident in how well it's running right now. That's crazy. So I feel good about Final Fantasy 16. The pre-order numbers don't worry me at all, even if they are tracking behind Final Fantasy 15. I think there are people that are still waiting for Summer Game Fest and waiting for the 11th of June when Final Fantasy 16 has their showcase. They're going to get a better look at the game. They're going to get to see more gameplay, and I still think there's a good chance that we get a demo released on June 11th that will let players spend some time with the game and get them pulled in. That's what I'm thinking. And I think Final Fantasy 16 is going to be fine. I think that I don't think that they're dropping the ball with this game, and people that have had some playtime with it have been super impressed with it. So I'm not worried about it. I don't think Square should be worried. I'm not worried. I think it'll do fine. I think that dropping, even a short demo, even a 30-minute, hour-long demo, just dropping that on the 11th will help them out a lot. So I've got my eyes on that Final Fantasy 16 event on the 11th. We'll cover that, and then we'll see if there's a demo, and we'll just go from there. If they do release a demo, I'll probably play it for content. but I imagine most people, and I've heard people say this, they would not play a Final Fantasy 16 demo because they don't want to touch it until the game releases. But I don't think there's anything for them to worry about when it comes to that game. Rex, what's your opinion on Just Cause 3? It was okay. I thought it was okay. I mean, it was like a fun sandbox to be in, but I felt like there were other games that I already owned that did it a little bit better. So I was kind of pulled in on that. But I did mess around with it a little bit. Any other thoughts on Final Fantasy before we move on? I think we're going to go to Diablo 4 now. If anybody has any other thoughts on Final Fantasy 16, I'd love to read your chats so I can include them in the YouTube video. And then we're going to go on to Diablo. Square picked the wrong date to launch Final Fantasy 16. I don't know. I mean, if they would have pushed it back a couple of weeks, let people get another check or two in their bank account before they drop Final Fantasy 16, I mean, would it really? Because what's happening in July? Fucking nothing. Like pretty much nothing. So I feel like if they would have released Final Fantasy 16, say, in the first week of July, that would have been maybe a little bit better for them, maybe. But in terms of the overall sales numbers, in terms of the overall performance of Final Fantasy 16, I don't think it'll matter. If the game is good, I think people are going to be on it. Rex, I took a break and came back. You still not playing. People must be at 1,000 already. You mean at level 100? No, nobody's got there yet that I know of. Rex, should I get a Korn CD or a Silent Hill? Should you get a Korn CD or Silent Hill the video game? You should get Silent Hill the video game. You can listen to the Korn CD on YouTube. Shannon, thank you so much. 8 months member. Big dick. Thank you so much. Or Big Bean, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever works for you. Thank you so much. Here to Lurky. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Big love. Thank you, Shannon. Looking forward to seeing you live. All right, guys. Are we ready to play Diablo 4? Are we ready to get back into our hardcore Druid run? We are racing to level 100 to get our name on the Statue of Lilith. Do you think we can do it? Jax, I'm so sorry. I'm really high. That's why you asked that question. You're fine, buddy. You're fine. What's up, Silent X? All right, let's jump into Diablo, guys. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's get into some Diablo. Oh, y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Let's get into the game, baby. It's game time. It's game time, baby. Appreciate you guys letting me do those reacts. I know that it's fucking annoying. Sometimes you just want to see Diablo 4. You know, you don't really feel like watching a bunch of reacts. But I hope you guys understand that when I react to stuff and post that, that is what gets all the views on our YouTube channel, guys. The YouTube content and the YouTube videos and the conversations that we have, that's what gets new subscribers and that's what brings new people into the chat, guys. It's not me playing Diablo 4. It's the videos. So please support those videos. If you want to see, instead of 20 people in here, if you'd like to see 200 people in here, then please support the videos. It really, really means a lot. That's just the way algorithms work. That's just the way the platform works. All right? So I just want you guys to understand. I care about you. I know you want to see the game. I understand. I understand. I do. All right, let's get to it. Let's bring down the lighting just a little bit. All right. You guys ready? Rex can't die. Level 24. That's where we're at, baby. We're level 24. Okay. Let me take a quick look at our settings real quick. We're running on DLSS. We're gonna run balanced. Texture quality, that is what was causing the problems. We had to bring texture quality down, guys. That's what was causing the problems. That seemed to be what was causing the issues. We're also running at 120 frames per second now. Let me see if we're actually holding that. Oh yeah, we're holding 120 frames easy. We're at 135 frames right now. You guys let me know if the stream starts stuttering. You see problems like that, let me know. Is everything looking okay? All right, let's go out here real quick and, oh, I have to respec real quick. All right, hold on. I gotta respec. What are we doing? Abilities. Stream is Gucci. All right, you see any issues, make sure you let your boy know. I like that fortify. That's good. I wonder if we could have all of these. Let's see here. What do we need here? Let's just see. They're slowed. What are we, 6 points? Okay, hold on. Four points. Okay, so if we do that, what up, Pink Hippo? Good to see you. Yeah, Hippo's been helping me out with some of the mods. Ghost Wolf, I have to figure out what causes my lag in a group, because solo I'm doing fine, but it happens in a group. That's interesting, bro. Okay, let's see what it's like when we... How do we, Hold on.
Not while I'm in town.
I'll just do it on controller because I don't know. There we go. Okay, so our base attack right now is still Storm Strike. And then... That's probably 3. Trample. This is weird. I'm just gonna do it on controller because I just don't understand this other stuff yet. All right. Square is probably going to be... Okay. How do I... This game is so weird. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. All right. All right. So if we have wolves, poison, and then we have raven. And then we would have... Will we not be using the heal? We would have the tornado. Nah, I can't use this build. I can't use this build. This don't make no damn sense. I'm gonna use the build I was already using. Oh my god, I fucked up. Like, this stuff wouldn't matter outside of hardcore, but in hardcore, like, it really matters. Fortify for sure. I do want heal with spirit. I want my wolves fortifying me as well. Let me see if I have the raven even if I don't use it. If I don't have the... So this would be our build. Do I have the raven even if I don't have it? Okay, I have to have the raven equipped in order to have it. Okay. You think it's wild that I'm...
I need more time.
You think it's wild that I'm playing hardcore? I mean, I've never done it before, so yeah, it is kind of wild for me for sure. It is kind of wild for me. What up, Saint, by the way? I like the wolves because they give me some fortify. Wolves attacks have up to a 10% chance to fortify you for 5% base life. And the wolves also distract enemies. Like, enemies will aggro the wolves. Whereas the poison creeper, like, that's good, but it can't distract from aggro. It can't distract from aggro, but they can. But the poison creeper will freeze everybody. So that's a tough one. That's a tough one between those two, because the wolves can draw aggro, but this can literally. You know what? Let's go. Let's do poison. Let's just do poison for once. Yo, what up, David? How are you doing, bro? Let's do that. And then over here, let's get the storm slowed. Okay. All right. Okay, that's where Poison Creeper will go. Okay. All right. I'm good. New game. Oh yeah, remind me of that, bro. All right, we're still having freezing for some reason, so let me put this on performance. Turn that off. Nah, we're still using too much. Interesting. Okay. And you know what? Let me try one other thing. Let's try dropping frame rate to 60. Is it really textures that are doing all that? Yeah, it is. Holy shit, it really is. Textures are really what's causing the problem. That's funny. Then let's put DLSS up to quality. And we can just go back up to 120 on frame rate because it's not going to matter. All right, how's that? Is that dragging any? Is there any stutter on that, guys? How's that running? I think I'm seeing stutter, but it's hard to tell on my monitor. Dragging these nuts. I see you, bro. Running pretty good. You don't see any stutter? You guys start seeing any, let me know in the chat, and then what I can do is I can address it. It's good on your end. Okay, all right. Looks smooth as fuck. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to hear. All right, let's go ahead. Do you guys want to do a story mission? Let's do the, we got one, we've only got one side mission that we haven't done. Let's just go ahead and do that real quick.
I need time to do that. I need more spirit.
Damn, sucks for these goats, bro.
Light, show me mercy!
What?
Light, show me mercy! You're a saint. You're a saint. Watch out!
Got him.
I must wait a moment.
Girl, please!
I must wait a moment.
Help! I beg you!
Man, if these people would run away, it would like really help me out.
I do not have enough. I'm not
Over
ready
here,
yet.
help! Over here! Help!
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of spirit.
I won't forget this, stranger.
Did we save all of them? I hope I saved all of them. Damn. They did not make it easy. I'm not sure they wanted to live. Sorry, live. Okay, we get some 302. We got some new pants. Earthen Bulwark, nice. One rank of debilitating roar, which I'm not using that, but I would get a damage buff, but I would lose the cold resistance. So I will not worry about that. Elixir of demon slaying. Oh my god. All right. For some reason. All right, let's drop frame rate to 60. We're still having problems, and I'm not sure why. There we go. That should get rid of some of the problems that we're having. Okay. That should... All right, so... Yeah, starting to stop and start. Yeah. That should have fixed it. That should have fixed it, guys. We just dropped some settings. GPU's looking like it's in a good spot now. I think we should be fine. You just let me know. Like, just keep me in the loop. How's the audio? Can you hear me over the game good?
I must wait a moment.
Audio's good. All right, great. Thank you, guys.
I need time to do that.
Wait, we picked up a scroll, elixir of demon slaying. Can't use that yet. All right, we do have this scroll of escape. Teleports you to a place of safety. Okay, well, I'll remember that. So we'll if we come across the butcher, we use that scroll, guys.
What is this?
Sealed Exorcist Cache. Okay, so that's looks like a mission item.
I'm not ready yet. This is it. I must wait a moment.
What is this?
I must wait a moment.
Okay, all right, there we go. Side mission done.
I'm not ready yet.
You there? Please, help.
I'm not ready yet. Spirit.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
help me, stranger?
I was wondering who was talking. I'm not gonna lie
Bless
to you. There's somebody else over here too, isn't there? How's the quest, side quest? I think they're really good.
I need more time.
It's a little bit harder to pay attention when you're streaming sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, but as far as like the side quests, they're really
I need
good.
more spirit.
I've heard a lot of people say they have trouble putting down the side quest to focus on the story, which is always a good sign when people are saying that. Can you think of a game like that?
Don't just stand there, help me.
I know somebody in the
Maybe
chat
without
can think of
you.
something like that. I still feel like I'm seeing stutter out of the corner of my eye on my monitor of the game, but I'm not sure if it's coming across or not to other people. I hate that the climbing is not more active, but it is what it is.
I'm low on spirit.
I can't
not
believe they
ready
had the I can't believe they had the nerve. Gonna start playing this tomorrow with my bros. Gonna play it co-op. Yo, enjoy it. You'll want to do World Tier 2. Unless you're playing hardcore, then I would suggest World Tier 1 because the game's hard enough. And there are a couple of bullshit mechanics that could kill you on World Tier 1. I wouldn't do World Tier 1 for hardcore unless it was for content. I wouldn't do World Tier 2 for hardcore unless it was for content. Dude, getting loot in this game never does not feel good. Yeah, you can. You can switch in game. You can switch in game. You have to go to like town to do it or something like that, but you can do it. I think I'm gonna keep the one I got. Oh shit, I didn't realize I had stuff to put in my pants. I'm an idiot. Let me go fix that. What class would you recommend for someone that has never played Diablo or any ARPGs? Are you looking for a ranged class, or are you looking for, do you want to be up close doing melee damage, or do you want ranged? Or do you want to experiment with both? And are you going to play it on a harder difficulty? I need to know those things. What is it that I could use? Damage reduction while control impaired. Fortified. That's what I want. Sapphire. I want to do the sapphire.
Best shards of the heavens.
So we got a chipped sapphire now. There we go. There we go. Now we have 3% damage reduction while fortified. You're gonna play on World Tier 2. You usually go for melee and games. Then Rogue or Barbarian. Rogue or Barbarian. And if you're in a group and somebody else has Barbarian, go Rogue. If you're in a group and nobody has Barbarian, go Barbarian. That's how I would do it. If none of your friends are doing barbarian, you need a barbarian. So go barbarian. If one of your friends wants to do barbarian, do rogue, because rogue has great melee and ranged classes built into it, and it's the fastest class, and it's super fun. So rogue or barbarian. Rogue, if you already have a barbarian in your homies that you're running with. If none of them are barbarian, though, go barbarian. Every group needs a barbarian.
May the Father's light heal you.
I need
That's
time
exactly
to
what
do
I would
that.
recommend. Give me 1 second. What class looks the best? I think Necromancer.
I need time to do that.
Which Necro just got a buff. So if you want to try Necromancer, that could also be fun. It could also be a lot of fun, but make sure you have at least one barb.
Another time, then.
I need time to do that.
This is the guy that does Blood Howl. And I have Blood Howl, don't I? Don't I use Blood Howl? I use Blood Howl. Yep, I sure do. So if I were to put that on something, oh, I bet it's for weapons. That's what it is. That only applies to weapons. Oh my god, it costs that much? Oh, never mind. Fuck me. Decided to play, but always struggle with classes and games like this because I'm indecisive. Same, bro. I got the same problem. Happy about Necro was sitting in the corner depressed because no one would play with him for real. I'm surprised that they didn't handle that earlier because Necro's problem was real simple. I could use a helmet. Well, actually, I could use an offhand. If she's got a good offhand, that would be great.
I need more time.
You got an offhand? Totem.
Until next
Ooh,
time.
we got a rare! What do we get? Night Splitter. Holy shit, I can't believe we got a fucking rare off that. Crowd control duration, yes. All stats. Basic skill damage, thank you. Cooldown reduction, yes. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Attack is 372 and armor's 1456. 372 and 1456. 372, 14. Oh, they both go up. Big dicks. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Hell yeah. +2 to life on kill. Ultimate skill. Basic skill damage. +6% critical strike damage to vulnerable enemies. Crude emerald. Let me see if I can build that up. Yo, that was a good fucking roll, guys. That was a good fucking roll.
I need more time.
Bro, I swear I'm still seeing stutter. Like, maybe I'm just paranoid at this point, but I swear I'm seeing, like, dropped
I
frames
need more time.
when I'm watching this game on my monitor right now. It's driving me crazy. I said
Not while
emerald,
I'm in
didn't I?
town.
Cost to craft. All right, let's craft one, and we'll put that in here. So that gave us 7.5% critical strike damage to vulnerable enemies, and we're making enemies vulnerable left and right. So that's good shit right there. I don't know what the stronghold is. I don't know if I see a stronghold. Let's just go ahead and do the next campaign mission. Does it feel like you're running and it's pushing you back or anything? It just feels like it. So the game is running perfect on my monitor. Like on my monitor in front of me, the game is running perfect, even at max settings. But when I look out of the corner of my eye and I see my stream on a secondary monitor, to me, it looks like my stream has a little bit of stutter.
I need more time.
And I'm just wondering if I need to drop these settings even more. I'm using 7.5 gigs out of 10 gigs on dedicated GPU memory, and I don't know if that's too high or what.
I need time to do that. I need time to do that.
I mean, if nobody in chat is seeing anything, then I'm just gonna ignore it. Blizzard overlords, take my money, please. Dude, I don't regret buying this at all for content. Enemies drop gold when hit. Excellent.
I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment. I need time to do that.
Big dicks. Behold the truths that lie within. It's an interesting way of wording it. All right, I'm gonna drop all that there, and I'm gonna go to quality on DLSS. There we go. And hopefully that'll help. I don't know. We'll see. Never on performance? Tell me why, brother. Educate me.
I need more time.
still don't know how I feel about this tornado. And we leveled up 25, baby.
I must wait.
We're a quarter of the way there. Oh shit, we're a quarter of the way there. Oh, we got a good helmet. I think we're good. I think we're good. Hold on one second. Thank you, Justin. What is this? Channeling Shrine? Oh yeah, hell yeah. What up, Richard Bullock? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, champ. Happy Sunday to you, man. I forget what day it is half the time, brother. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I'm not ready yet.
I feel like we need to be a little tankier, bro. I feel like we need to be a little bit tankier for this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like we need to be a little tankier. I feel like we need to be a little tankier. What is this, our ultimates? Alright, when you say tankier, do you mean you need to build your armor stats more? Yeah, I feel like this build needs a little bit more defense. That's really what I'm saying. I feel like this build needs a little bit more defense. Damn, that's it? All right, well. Let's see, tornado. I guess we want to use that. Like, we could use trample. I mean, since we have it. Oh, we didn't even go with that, did we? Okay, all right. So we don't need to worry about that. Okay. Where did I not? I didn't pick up heal. Builds are so important when you play this game. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's not, but it is. I don't know how to explain it. Finish. What is this? Encase all nearby enemies in stone. Whenever you were stunned or not down. Whenever you were stunned, immobilized, or knocked down, fortify for 6% base life. Instructor fortify you 4%. That's not bad. I still could use a little bit more. I still could use a little bit more defense. All right. I don't know how that'll work out, but we'll try that. Okay. Hopefully all this working with our build is going to pay off. We don't really have much of an attack.
I must wait a moment.
Holy shit. Yo, these dudes hit hard. Woo! Oh my god, bro. I mean, yay loot, but damn. When you... Okay, I already read that, my bad. Okay, holy shit. Yeah, let me go back to town on that one. And change some of this gear around. Thought you might struggle, but you sliced right through it. I did, but I wouldn't say it was easy. Like it was kind of nerve-wracking because they were doing so much damage, and I didn't have any kind of ranged attack.
Shards of the heavens.
I cannot afford that.
Oh my gosh, I can't afford it. Okay. That's kind of rough. All right.
I need more time.
All right, let me see if I can... Oh, you're good. I'm trying to make sure I don't sell something that I need to keep. Okay.
Can I help you?
Sell all junk. So what did that give me? Okay, yeah, that gave me a lot of money. Okay, I mean, it gives you a good amount of gold, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I was worried that it wouldn't be worth it to sell, but it is. It is. All right, I can put that into armor. Yeah, there we go.
I need more time.
That's the benefit of tornado. You need something that can do damage from a distance. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. So what if we do that, and then what do we have? We have 7 points left. So if we do all that and then invest this in, like, what is this? Those skills did 10% bonus damage. Nature's Reach. All right, let's do that. What up, Pink Hippo? How are you doing? There we go. Lurking and listening. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I need time to do that.
Hopefully that will help with hopefully that will help with us being a little bit more defensive. A little bit tankier, a little bit more defensive. Can you hear the game good? Audio's good. Thank you, Pop Jake. Man, your guy is thick. He is, bro. He is. I mean, you gotta be. He's in the snow and everything. Oh, you like it? All right, now, chat. I feel like I'm taking up a little bit too much of the... I feel like I'm taking up a little bit too much of the space here, robbing y'all a little bit of gameplay. You know, that should be a little bit better. Thick daddy. All right, chat. Bombs start issuing bonks in the chat.
You're stuck in an illusion created by the Horadrim. The portal will lead you through this crude trap.
Who is this? Who is this wolf? Who is the wolf?
Relax. No harm will come to you here.
Vision of Tristram. No way! Oh my god. It's like Tristram in hell. I feel nostalgic. Who are you?
Who are you? An admirer of sorts. I saved you in the mountains. You'd lost your horse and crawled into that cave. Would have frozen to death if not for me. Why are you helping me? Oh, it's very simple. You want to stop Lilith, and I want you to succeed.
So is that
But
INARIUS?
you'll never do that by following the Horadrim.
Wait, I don't understand. Is that INARIUS? Is that who the wolf? I don't know.
Their path always ends in fire and death.
Who is this wolf, bro?
Seen enough. Open the door.
Oh, why does the door open like that, bro?
Why are you telling me all this? To warn you. A day will come when the Horadrim stumble. Don't be there when they do. The portal will lead you to that little girl you're looking for.
Okay.
Back in the Horadrim's illusion.
Yo, who is that? That wolf is
There
interesting.
you are. I think I've lost my way. The same thing happened to my mother and me earlier on. The trail to the vault ends here, so it should be somewhere around in these woods.
Okay.
Someone
Oh,
is
here we
playing
go.
with us. This place is a maze. Now this. What's that supposed to be? Got him. Three-faced statue. Okay. God, the music is so good.
Gratitude's rewards virtuous.
I need more time.
I see. The path is different now. The statue was the source of an illusion. They must be close.
I mean, the druid still needs work. For sure, the druid still needs some kind of buff, but overall, I mean, we're doing pretty good with this character considering how much people hate it.
I need more time.
Finally, the Horadric Vault.
Here we go. Abdullah, what's up, baby?
Not what I expected. But let's not give up hope. All we need is one book, one spell, to help us cross the Black Lake and stop Lilith.
Man, this story feels so big. Like, I've been playing this game for, I don't know, 10, 15 hours, maybe more, and we're still in Act 1.
Sealed shut. What of the passage over there?
And it feels like we're only halfway through Act 1. I'm not complaining, by the way. Lesser verses and incantations. Alright, so we found a Roderick book that we might be able to use.
I need more time.
This is... I think it's written in Horadric code. And here, the same symbol on the door. I have an idea.
Okay.
You might want to take a step back.
Alright. Imagine if there was an explosion and that killed my character in hardcore, like from this.
Chaspith Chat.
There we go.
Let's keep on. Wish Mother was here.
Nice to see you playing MMORPG game for once. You have to try WoW just for the... Yeah, I do want to. I do want to try WoW at some point. I don't know when, but I want to. I know Diablo is not exactly an MMO. I don't think people consider it to be. Damn, like, I am still... Hold on, I just... You know what? I'm just going to drop this all the way. I'm just going to drop it all the way to medium. Because no matter what I drop it to, my GPU usage is still, like, too high. .5. Like, it's just using too much. Let's drop it low. I drop it to low, and now all of a sudden, now we're not using so much of my dedicated, it's like using way too much of my VRAM. Mommy Lilith can have my soul, I bet. There we
It's
go.
the same seal
I have a
as
3080.
before.
I have a 3080
Should
GPU.
be easy enough to break it again. But why would someone use it here?
One way to find out.
I like the way this area
Of
looks.
course, we can't let anything stop our pursuit of Lilith. I'll open the door, and if we split up...
Only if you stay on this side of the door.
Fine.
What am I looking for?
Don't you know? A book, a scroll, or anything.
She's like, you've played this game before, right? That's funny.
I need more time. Demons. I need time to do that. I'm not ready yet.
Put everything on. I can't because it's like my GPU is fine, but my VRAM's not. It uses way too much of my VRAM. It'll cause like insane stutter on the stream. If you want to see it on high, I can show it to you on high, but it'll probably cause some bad stutter for people.
I'm not ready yet.
Play it on PS5. I would, but like I needed the version that I needed to play early was digital only, and if I'm gonna get digital, then I might as well just get PC. But here, I'll show it to you turned up a little bit so you can kind of see it at like a higher. There you go. That's the game on like its highest setting. So you can see it like that if you want for a minute. Ooh, okay. Hold on, we got a rare... What was that? Oh, we got a rare ring. Okay. Shatter resistance, poison resistance. Damage to distant enemies, damage to close enemies. Critical strike chance. Alright, let's go with that. And jewelry. Plus 75 armor. The fire resistance is pretty cool, but I don't know if that's what we'll need. Let's see. I think we can see. I think we can actually see our resistances. Fire resistance is that. Plus 75 armor, but how much would that actually be? What is our armor at right now? Armor's 1,000. Maybe we would be better off with the 4% on everything. Let's just do that. It'll be
I
fine.
need time to do that.
Give me 1 second to use the restroom, guys. I'll be right back. Use the restroom and grab something to drink. Be right back, guys. You just finished Act 2. Hey, that's what's up, man. No spoilers, but what do you think so far? Ah, yes. You know what's weird is like I got it all the way up to ultra settings right now, and I'm not seeing problems with it skipping. You would think that you would, but I know how to test it. Let's just leave this game real quick. I want to go to that I want to go to the scene that shows, yeah, like here. We're going to start see here. I want to go to this cuz this is where you know, it usually can't hang. All right. So you know what? Let's do this. I know this sounds crazy, but I think I might just drop this motherfucker. Great stuff, dude. You have a lot of good coming. Really? Oh, fuck. That makes me excited, bro. That makes me excited. I'm going to drop my monitor down to 1080p, which doing that is going to allow me to run the game at 1080p. And I hate to do it, but I want to see. I just want to see how the game runs if I drop it down to 1080p. It's crazy how 1080p looks so blurry now after looking at 4K forever. Isn't that wild? Hopefully we can get in without being in a queue. Less than a minute. Too easy. Now what I want to do is I want to drop the resolutions at 1080p. Okay, now with resolution at 1080p. And we're on ultra. Heh, it made no difference. It made no difference. Well, okay. There we go. All right. Dropping texture quality to high seemed to fix the issue that I was having. All right, just let me know if you see any skipping in the stream. We're still having problems. Okay, hold on. There we go. And I'm guessing, is my portal still there, or is my portal gone? My portal's gone. Okay. All right. At least we haven't seen the butcher. At least we haven't seen the butcher anywhere. What's good news? Oh, the butcher? Not seeing him? If that's what you mean, yeah, you're right. That is good news. Fuck that guy.
I need more spirits.
Knocked him down. Nice.
I must wait a moment.
What did we pick up? Furlined what? 1 rank to tornado, 10 to dexterity, 1 rank to shred. The tornado rank is nice. I'll take that for the tornado rank.
I see. The path is different now. The statue is the source of an illusion. We must be close.
I wonder if this would run better if I streamed at 1080p.
Finally, the Herodic Vault.
I don't know. I don't know if it would be worth it. I don't know if it would make a difference. I don't think it would.
Not what I expect.
We got to start from here again for this mission. Well, that's okay, because this just gives us a chance to get more XP. Not worried about it. Weak crushing elixir. What is this? Increase overpower damage by 20%. Don't need that. Let's go get the elixir that boosts our XP that we get. It's right here.
I cannot do that here.
If you've got the makings, I can mix it.
I need time to do that. I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
This is... I think it's written in Horadric. You might want to take a step back. Chespith Chat. Let's keep on.
Na, 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 na. 6.8. Let's bump that up to that, just out of curiosity. There we go. We had the wrong resolution selected. That's what was causing problems for one thing. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna stop this stream and I'm gonna stream it in 1080p. I just want to see if I stream it in 1080p. I want to see how that affects the stream.